Welcome to the Falcon News Podcast. Everything you need to know to ship like a pro. In this podcast, we will be sharing our true experiences, lessons learned, and challenges faced in the freight forwarding industry. Today, meet Patrick, the CEO of Falcon.
Welcome, Patrick.
It's a pleasure.
Patrick, why do many manufacturers still choose one transport mode when multimodal options often work better?
Very good question. So traditionally, when an exporter or exporter is looking to move cargo, the first thing they will do, they will go to their freight forwarder and they will ask for an air freight quote, an ocean freight quote, a trucking quote. So that's a single mode. So this, I need an ocean freight quote. Well, we all know that everything starts and ends with a truck. So when you ask for an ocean freight, well, it needs to be picked up by truck, brought to the terminal, put in a container, then it's ocean freight. Then when it arrives at destination, can be a rail, can be a barge, can be a truck. So multimodal is using the best correlation within all these modes of transportation. So when you ask your freight forwarder, I need an ocean freight quote, well, you don't give him options, and you need options.
Right.
So that's really the difference between multimodal and single mode. So that there's a big distinction there.
What planning mistakes increase risks when companies design multimodal transport strategies?
The biggest mistake I find is that the first, as I mentioned, the first thing that most importers or exporters, logistics managers are looking for is a rate. So if you ask your freight forwarder, give me a rate for an ocean freight from Paris to Toronto, well, there's more than 100 different combinations between Paris and Toronto. You can use the barge, you can use the rail at origin, you can use the rail, the barge. There are so many ways. You can use a port of Halifax, Montreal. Toronto's not a port, so you need to get there by truck, by train. So there are over 100 different combinations. So the question should be, when is it ready and when do you need it?
Right.
Then I'll give you the proper rate. You'll get the best rate. It won't be the lowest rate,
Right.
but it's going to be what you need instead of what you want.
Right. How can manufacturers protect flow when cargo moves across multi-modes?
So the manufacturer or the buyer, the seller, the importer, the exporter, whoever the freight payer is, they will want to know where the cargo is at all time. So you need to partner with a logistics company, freight forwarder, that will definitely, especially when there's a handoff. For example, there's a truck going to the port. If the truck is late, you don't make the vessel. You don't make a vessel, you're already 1 week behind.
Right.
So when the handoff happens, you need a confirmation. Shipment is at the port, ready to depart. Shipment has arrived, it's ready for pickup. Shipment is custom cleared, will be delivered tomorrow. Here's your POD, thanks for doing business with us. So you need to follow your shipment just like you would follow any type of transit, whether it's truck, rail, air. Every time there's a handoff, every time your cargo is being given to another mode of transportation, another carrier, you need to check. On that day, especially if it's a truck or a rail, because ultimately if you don't do that, or if your freight forwarder doesn't do that and doesn't give you the time of day, your whole plan is going out the window. And nobody wants that because you're going to be paying for things that could have been avoided.
So what really multimodal solution are working well today?
So it all depends. It's really a moving target because today, for example, in Canada, we have very little congestion at the moment, but next week it could change. So do I use Halifax, Vancouver? Do I use the rail? It's a moving target. So you really need to be able to adapt quickly to the change of the situation. There's low water in the St. Lawrence. The vessel will be delayed by 2-3 days. You need to be able to adapt to that quickly. Your truck was waiting for the rail to arrive. Well, there was a snowstorm, congestion at the rail terminal. So you need to be able to proactively, in a live situation, change direction and have options for that. And the best is to plan for those in advance.
Very interesting. Thank you very much, Patrick,
It's a
for
pleasure.
sharing your insight. You can read more in our article, Incoterms Explained. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.
Thank you for listening. If you like this episode, please take the time to add your comments below and follow us. Go to falconfreight.ca to learn more.